Hello everyone and welcome to Theme Park Coastin. And yesterday we are looking at the Legoland Windsor Haunted House Construction Episode 5. And this is the update where I go through all of the construction, sneak peeks and much more, including the plans which Legoland have produced for this attraction. And all of this will be over here on this February update. So yes, we're going to start off with the construction. And as you guys, or most of you know, the theme parks aren't open during winter. So I had to go into the Legoland Hotel to manage to get you some amazing footage of this. Unfortunately, there are a lot of trees in the way, but you can still make out most of the haunted house. And I'm going to show you most of this footage right now. So yes, here we are inside Legoland Windsor, and you can actually see a lot of the house itself, and I'm going to point it out to you right now if you can't see it. But we're going to start off from the right and we're going to go all the way down to the left. If we start off at the right, you can see the sign which is over there promoting the Legoland house, the billboard as I called it in our first ever construction video. And there's not much done around that area. I can't really see much going on because it's still quite a distance away. But if we move across to the left, this is the bit you'll want to see. You have got lamps and the entrance to the ride is built. And the lamps I'm going to start off with, it looks a bit more like a Harry Potter style, which is actually really cool. It's all old and rustic, and it looks actually... That's the one thing when I saw it and I thought, wow, Lego have really gone a lot to this ride. And it's going to be absolutely amazing, especially the scenery. The ride itself, I'm not the biggest fan out of, but I will take that later on. And then if we go over to the entrance of the ride, you can see that there have been lots of like Lego pillars added in, and they've got all the entrance queue started to be built. And I will show you the plans later on for that, so you can see it all fully. But yeah, really impressed. And I think it is going to be a really good scenery for this ride. And then finally, the big warehouse at the back. Legoland aren't very good at covering up the warehouses, but they did manage to get some patterns on this one, unlike Ninjago, which opened recently, and these patterns have made a bit of difference. However, this is very obvious when the viewers are going to see it. And then finally, we just move along, and that's it really, of the haunted house. And there's something else I really want to quickly mention to you guys. What is this building outside of it? Is it related to a haunted house? Is it not? And we will tell you, actually, when we look at the plans. But before we do that, I'm going to be showing you the sneak peeks that Legoland have been posting on their Twitter and Instagram page. And actually, weird thing about them is they're both different on each page. So if you're not followed to the one or you're followed to the other, make sure to follow both of them, because you will see some things that are not on the other pages. So if we start off on the Instagram page, they have posted Dracula Lego figure. So these figures are obviously going to be on the entrance to ride, as it is a monster party, so all monsters go over there, and it's a really good ride, and they will have lots of Lego as it is Legoland. But the Dracula, I don't think, if I show you here, is not actually the greatest Lego building. I know it's not meant to be spooky, and I don't know whether they'll get around to something like slime or something, but I don't honestly think that's the best thing that Legoland can do. However, it is still better than I can do. I can't do any better, and if that's the best that they can do, well then it is. But I think they could have done better for that, and if it's just something in the background, I don't mind. But if it's going to be one of the main features of it, maybe you could have done better. However, like always, I am always wrong, because there is another Lego figure which is actually amazing, because this one is a gargoyle. And I know it's not hard to build, but it does actually look really good. And the eyes, it's got a monster hat on, and it's got like a party, which I think is going to be really awesome. And yeah, I think these sneak peeks are very good of Legoland. I have tried looking in the background, if that's what you're doing right now. However, it is blurred out, so you can't really see anything else. And there's probably not anything interesting anywhere in the background, apart from where we build the Lego. But yeah, interesting sneak peeks, and I'm definitely going to keep you involved if there is any more. And if you like them, if you think I'm wrong, or if you have any views of your own, make sure to comment down below, and I will definitely reply to you within 24 hours. Finally, the time has come. This is the time when you're going to be seeing what Legoland have produced on the government website for the blueprints for the new haunted house ride. And it took me ages to find this, because there's loads of documents. It's absolutely loads. But I managed to find the best ones, the outside of the building, the roof of the building, and the inside of the building, including the queue line and much more. So I'm going to show you them right now. So we're going to start off with the outside of the building. On the building, it has got really nice features, and you can start to see it coming along, especially the back sides, as you can see by our clips that we posted before. You can see them starting to make that just as the plan goes, including the outside, and yeah, looks really good. And I can't really say much more from the outside perspective because I don't really know exactly what's happening, but I still think for outside warehouse, just make it, even if it's green the whole way around, it could make it a little bit better. But if it does look like the top right hand picture where it has that warehouse just sticking out on top, that could be different if they maybe made it blue at the top and have some clouds on it. But what's coming there, I can't choose. But I just think, in my personal views, that sort of thing I think they need to add. And I think it's now time to on the second picture. So on the second picture, it has got, well, it's got the whole plans of it. Like, you can see the entrance to the queue and the roof. We will be showing you the inside in a sec. But the queue obviously starts right near the end. So you go all the way down to the buggy park, and then you go through the queue. Quite a big queue for the ride. Will they get that much capacity? Don't know. With the sort of ride it's going to be, which is forgot the name of it, the Coma Madhouse, that's what it's going to be. And I really think that maybe they should have made the queue a tiny bit smaller, add a play area or something, or maybe a bit covered in trees and stuff. But it could be a really popular ride for Legoland. But I just think over having the one over at Alton Towers, which is extremely popular, however, people do love a ride, I just think maybe that queue's maybe a tiny bit too big for it, and adding a bit too much stuff for it, and making it such a big thing. But carrying on with the queue, it goes round, yeah, and it goes inside. And this one I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to go on the final picture and show you the inside. And the inside, okay, we're going to start off over at the start where it says the brick build area. So that'll be an area where the kids go in and you meet them further on. But I think that's really good to have a brick build area so all the kids don't get bored in the queue. And it's a bit of fun for them, and adults can still watch them as it's in the middle and they can't really get out without having to go through some adults, which obviously the adults won't let them go through. And then, well, you can see if you carry on, there's not much more until you get to a little thing over here, which I'm just zoomed down on now, which I can see is where the fast pass queue joins up with the normal queue, and this will be where the photo has been taken, because as you can't get a ride photo, because it's quite a big carriage, and you know it would be really awesome to have a ride photo, but just don't do it on those sort of rides. It'd be nice to have like a little green screen photo like they have over in Atlantis, which is actually the ride next door to it. And if you have a green screen photo, you can have all the monster characters, and it's quite a good way for Legoland to have it like that. Then you come and go through the queue. I have no idea what those X's with circles in is. It could be a plant, it could be some models that will be sneak peeking to us. But then finally, you head through the end of the queue and you enter the building. You probably will not be going upstairs, and you'll be entering through the doors. But I'm still working out what the inside's going to be. But the exit will probably be the things going out that way, and they'll go all the way round to the back of the ride, and then you exit through there, and there'll be a kiosk, probably a photo kiosk where you can collect your photos. But with most of the inside, most of it will probably be control rooms. You may be going upstairs to go on the ride, because it's quite a big, obviously, beams and everything, and downstairs probably going to be like all the controls and everything. But they haven't managed to get a photo of what the upstairs part will look like. And if I manage to find it, I will definitely do another construction video to find it out for you guys. But that's it. Yeah. That is the outside, and I'll be seeing you right in a sec when I'm going to finish off this vlog. Thank you for watching. I hope you have found it as interesting as I have. If you have, make sure to check out our last episode right over here. If you want to check out our playlist with all of our videos in of the Haunted House, check it out here. And if you just want to subscribe, which would be really, really appreciated, as we are on 222 now. And make sure to check out our final ones, and let's get us up to 1,000 by the end of this year. Make sure to subscribe here. And if you have enough of Theme Park Coastin but still want to see more Theme Park Coastin, go over here to Theme Park Coastin behind the scenes, where it has behind the scenes footage of all of our things that we do, including me on the camera and much, much more, which is our brand new channel which we've just started. But apart from that, thank you for watching, and see you soon. Because my name is Derrick, and you're watching Theme Park Coastin.